Okay, so today is my birthday. It's been a pretty good day. I was able to take a shower and wash my hair. I actually shaved my head, and I have been growing it out, but it's really hard for me to grow out my hair because to me it just looks it 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 inevitably reaches a stage to where there's not much that I can do. Like, I look like Megamind right now, but there's not much that I can do, I feel like, to style it and like to keep it styled, because it is so short. Like, I can't like maintain a shape or anything like that, and I just don't like that look. And for this pregnancy, with my last pregnancy with my daughter, I just felt so just like miserable and gross all the time. I was vomiting like every day, and I was pregnant, and also, so I was feeling very, very like physically ill with my pregnancy, and I was also taking care of my toddler son, who was just a few years old. And it was an experience. Obviously we all made it through, but and I just knew when I found out that I was pregnant this time that I did not want to feel that way again. So it's a very similar circumstance. I'm pregnant. I feel very physically ill, headaches, sensitivity to like the slightest smells that would make me like smelling, like things that like the smell of like cooked onions and like bell peppers is gross to like it is so like there's just so many things that smell like food that smells like it's not good. And like when you're living in a house with other people, so sometimes I'm like smelling things that other people are cooking, and of course it doesn't bother them, but it bothers me, and feeling very, very, very sick to my stomach, and tired. So all of that on top of having to take care of my toddler daughter. So so I knew with this pregnancy, like I told myself, like before the physical symptoms had kicked in, I told myself, I was like, I just know that for this pregnancy, I do not, as much as in my power, I do not want to feel as just like gross, like just physically like just gross and just miserable as I did for my last pregnancy. So the way that looks is I try to make an effort to, like, even if I'm staying, because like I spend a lot of time at home, so even though I'm at home, I don't like to just like wear pajamas all day. Like, I don't like to just wear like baggy, shapeless clothes, and obviously like loose clothing is good for me right now, as my stomach is expanding and all that stuff. So like nothing like, I'm not wearing like freaking like jeans and shoes while I'm lounging around at home, but I try to look, to me, cute, for lack of it. I just don't want to look like, I just don't want to be in my pajamas all day, like in like shapeless, baggy, like sweatpants. Like, I mean, sweatpants could be fine if you're wearing the right top with it, like to me. Like, so I want whatever I have on, I want to feel comfortable like going out into public wearing it without having to change. Okay, so like that's like my standard. Like I want to feel like a freaking human being, so I try to take my showers, because like I said, my sense of smell has been like really, really intense. So I got some, so I was struggling with it because usually when I shower, I just use like some kind of shower gel or whatever. And I use an exfoliator with it and all that stuff. And right now I have some Dove shower gel, whatever. But it's really creamy, so I don't even know if it's appropriate to call it gel. And that was fine with me. That like was sufficient, I thought, before. But now my body odor is just so strong to me. I hope that other people aren't smelling it, but whatever. My body odor is so strong to me that I would take a shower, and I promise, like literally within like 10-15 minutes, I would already be smelling like my body odor. And I just really, I don't, it's not, for me, it's not a pleasant experience to just be, living, like I already feel so bad, and then it's like, and then I stink. I just really don't like that. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, maybe I need to take several showers a day. Like I didn't know what the problem was. But then I watched a video on YouTube, and this woman she does like a lot of like self-care, like like skin routines, that kind of thing. And she double cleanses at least in the shower. And she just had a baby as well, and she was like all of my moms know that like that postpartum body odor is really, really strong. And I was like, huh. And I was like, I'm not postpartum yet, obviously, but my body odor is very, very, very strong right now. And she uses Dr. Bronner's peppermint bar soap, among sometimes, like, she uses like a base soap, what she calls. She uses a base soap to really neutralize and knock out body odor, like in her hot spots. So like between your legs, pits, like the place where that body hair really grows and collects, and therefore the odor really builds up. And then after she she exfoliates with that, then she uses some other like smell good body gel on top of that as well, to like put like a pleasant smell that's pleasant to her nose, that's more like feminine and just what I mean, cutesy. So I started doing that, and I actually think that I don't really like the smell of the body gel that I have. And it's funny because like at first when Terrence first got it for me, I was like, oh, it smells so good. But now I think I just associate it with my body odor, because I spent like at least a month using it to shower and not being satisfied with the results. And so when I would like smell myself, like my body odor, I would smell my body odor, like my pits, mixed in with the scent from that body gel, that Dove body gel. And so now I think, like, because I was in the shower and I had used the Dr. Bronner soap, and then I went to use my Dove, and I was like, I don't even like this smell anymore. Like, I'm over it. So I think it's because that, like I said, I associate with bad BO now, or it could just be my freaking hormones changing as time goes on. Because one day a food might be okay to me, and it might not make me feel sick, and then the next day it might make me vomit. So I'm just like, it's just trial by fire. But I am feeling better. But that's why I went ahead and shaved my head, because like I said, I just don't want to feel like I look like I haven't gotten ready for the day. And for me, when my hair is growing out like at a certain length, like I said, like I just feel like it's so out of my control to style it. And it's like one part of my brain knows that it's fine, that like I feel like I looked fine with it. But I couldn't help but feel like I looked like I hadn't done anything to my hair. And part of it, I'm sure, was because I hadn't, like, it's at a, like it was at a length to where I felt there really wasn't much that I can do, except for except for moisturize it, you know. And I was like, that's just not for me, and that's something that I struggle with, and something that, like I said, like I felt like, on the one hand, on the one hand it looked perfectly fine. I was fine with it. On the other hand, I was like, I just look so much better with a shaved head. Like the thing is, when I keep my hair low, to me, my hair is always done. Like it's done. You know, I don't I look like I like, it doesn't look like I didn't do my hair, you know, because I don't have any. So I was like, let me, you know, I just went ahead and shaved. I was like, you know, I was like, I'm taking, you know, I'm cleaning myself, you know, flossing and brushing and you know, exfoliating, and I put on my spray that, thank goodness, still smells really really good to me. My favorite body spray. Put on that, and I barely have any left, so I have to use it really really sparingly. So I just put on like 2 sprays, you know, just so I could smell it. Like, I still smell. I put it on hours ago. Still smell it. I just love that spray. And um, I was like, you know, I was like, I just felt like the one thing that would have been just out of place would have been my hair. So I was like, let me just go ahead and shave it. And I have to say, I didn't, like, usually when I shave my head, like, I don't play. Like, I go straight to the scalp. Like, I don't do it like layer by layer and like cut off bit by bit until I get like down to the skin. I just go straight for the jugular. But today I